Stock of the Day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended trading hours on key US shares and competitive spreads, all on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.
Our stock of the day is Elders. Elders saw net profit for the year increase 12% to $50.3 million on higher revenue. It says its livestock and real estate units had mitigated the negative impacts of drought in southern Ontario. Elders kept its dividend steady with a final payout of 18 cents per share. The annual dividend coming in at 36 per share, unchanged from a year ago. The market is treating Elders positively in the wake of that result today, up by 5%. My guest here in studio, Andrew Coleman from Teaminvest. Andrew, what do you make of Elders?
I mean, Elders is an interesting business, right? I mean, it's really the premier provider of regional products in Australia and a little bit outside. And from that point of view, it tends to, its fortunes tends to mirror the fortunes of regional Australia, which by and large have been pretty good over a very long period of time. I mean, we focus a lot on this program on mining and biotech and things like that because they're exciting and they're interesting and AI. But realistically, agriculture has been a big driver of the Australian economy for a very, very long time, since we rode on the back of sheep, as the saying went, of course. Elders as a whole, return on equity and return on capital, a little under 10%, which is why I'm not particularly excited about it. Earnings recovering now back towards that sort of long-term growth trend that it's had. Reasonable stability, though some exposure, of course, to weather and other items. Not, I mean, 87% debt's higher than I'd like, but not too scary. I'm going to say it's a hold purely because there's too many of our filters that mean it doesn't fit within our bucket of the best companies to look at. But having said that, I don't think you would lose your shirt if you're in Elders. And overall, it's still a wonderful company. It's just not in the top 20, in my opinion.
Got it. Thank you. Hold for Elders. Now, my other guest, David Lane from Minnett. What do you make of Elders?
I tend to agree with Andrew. We've got I think it's a hold at current levels. Elders came out with a good result. And the positive thing I think that the market has been excited about today is that management are talking about a positive outlook for the future as well. So their result was benefited by stronger sheep and cattle prices, but they've also invested in a range of other businesses and looking at restructuring some of their retail capability as well. So the management seem to be excited by their strategic acquisition of Delta Agribusiness and are looking at further enhancements to their systems. So, yeah, I think the market was excited by the fact that as well as having a good result, management are also looking forward to a positive year. But like Andrew, I think that at current levels, they're not compelling value. So I think if you've got it in the portfolio, I'd be holding them. Can't see a reason to be buying them at this stage.
Thank you for that. David Lane from Minnett, Andrew Coleman joining us from Teaminvest. It's a hold for our stock of the day, Elders.
The Stock of the Day was brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.